Outlook brings to you excerpts from its latest issue titled Rediscovery. At a time when the polity refuses to forget Nehru for a host of reasons, in the Outlook's latest issue, we look at the time and decisions of Nehru, the white, black, and the grey, going beyond the binaries and looking at the politics around his personality, and the historic successes and blunders that are so often discussed today. Happy to Acquiesce by A.S. Bhasin. A.S. Bhasin is a retired director, Historical Division, the Ministry of External Affairs, and author of Nehru, Tibet and China. Nehru's approach to China was based on his concept of Asian solidarity, for which he sacrificed India's core interests. Lines on a map separate not only the geographical and political jurisdiction of countries on either side, but are also symbols of their sovereignty. Unlike in the past, borders today are more precise and nations take them seriously. Well-defined, mutually agreed borders are important for good relations amongst nations. They come into being as a result of agreement between the stakeholders by adjustments of rival claims, interests and ambitions at points where they are joined. A simple understanding of it would have saved India all the humiliation that it had to suffer in 1962. India's borders, as bequeathed by the British either in the northeast or in the west, were not scientifically marked. The McMahon Line in the northeast, resulting from the Shimla Convention of 1914, was not recognized by China and was also not scientifically marked after surveys. The western border between Ladakh and Aksai Chin was marked undefined in the Survey of India maps inherited in 1947. Even the first couple of reprints after independence continued to show the boundary as undefined. The British did not occupy the Tawang area, which the McMahon Line had put in India after signing the Shimla Agreement, and allowed it to remain under Tibetan occupation until India occupied it in April 1951 against Tibetan protests. India ignored the fact that not only the British, but India itself had conveyed to Tibet that the McMahon Line would be adjusted in its favor in the Tawang area. After India's occupation, it was given the name Northeast Frontier Agency, the present-day Arunachal Pradesh. For this and more, read the latest issue of Outlook.